we are going to blanch them. When I say blanch them, I mean like blanch. Like, thank you for being a friend. One of the Golden Girls, remember her? We gonna blanch these babies. I'm cute and thanks for stopping by my kitchen. Today we got some good stuff. We're literally going to take one thing and turn it into 3 different meals. So when I say that, I mean we're going to create a filling, and that filling is going to go across the board. We are going to have open face enchiladas. Love them so much. The second thing we are going to have is a kind of like a collard wrap. So we'll take a nice green, wrap it up, turn it into a sandwich, and thirdly, we will turn this into a quesadilla. Can it be done? Absolutely. You know why? Because you're cooking with Q. So we're gonna make the first thing, right? Open face enchiladas. This is something that everybody seems to love. The ingredients for this, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it super easy and simple. So we have tomatoes. They are great antioxidants. This is heart healthy. I got the no salt added tomatoes. So the sodium on this, instead of it being like 200, 300, 400 milligrams, it's only 15. So again, this is just a quick fix for people who are on the go, who don't have time to chop or dice a bunch of tomatoes. So that's what you guys have here. I'm going to show you guys the black beans. And mind you, I don't have a favorite name brand, but I do try to sometimes get whatever the grocer I go see. I try to get their all natural. So these are black beans, 2 cans of black beans. The black beans I love. Right now, if I were to serve these right out of the can, because they didn't have any of the salt-free or low sodium, they have about 130 milligrams of salt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these up, but I'm going to rinse them before I put them in our dish, okay? The other thing that we're going to add to the recipe is corn. The corn, I did not shuck fresh corn. You are also not going to judge me. But it's frozen. I like to get frozen veggies because they're usually flash frozen, but I do tell everybody to read the back, because if you read the back, sometimes the ingredients are more than just corn. So like this bag is literally a flash frozen bag of sweet corn, and it literally has nothing but corn in it. But your corn is a good thing. This helps you boost your immune system. Again, it helps with anemia, reduces cholesterol. There's a lot of good things in corn, so I'm trying to mix a bunch of stuff that their own personal flavors will build up what we're making. It'll taste good, but it's going to taste different in each recipe. So now we got the corn. The last thing I'm going to show you guys is we are going to put quinoa in this. And my quinoa I already have for you guys. It's already cooked. Quinoa is simple. You're going to literally follow the instructions that's on the bag. But quinoa is very filling. When people make vegan recipes, the biggest thing that people think is you're going to be starving. Like, oh my God, it's vegan. I'm going to starve to death. Oh my gosh, vegans can't. Shut up. Let it go. It's not that crucial. You will not starve. This is high fiber and protein, and it's very, very filling. Okay? So this is quinoa. I call it my cousin because our names are the same. See? Quiana, quinoa together. We Q-licious. How you doing? This recipe is so simple and so easy. Anybody can make this recipe and it will taste amazing. We're gonna let the corn get busy. On. Don't judge my shoulder. I only got one good one, so just accept it. We got our corn, right? We are going to get the tomatoes popping. Let me grab our can opener. But it's never in the right part, because the kids put them anywhere. Found it. Let's go ahead and bust these bad boys open. You guys see these? Look at that. Nice tomatoes. They're already diced. They have green chilies in them. We're going to dump that in the pan, call it a day. We're doing 2 cans of each just because we are going to turn this into 3 different meals, and they are going to be 3 amazing meals, and you're going to be so in love and appreciative. Not too much juice in there, but good stuff. We got chilies and tomatoes. Remember, these are no salt added. I'm going to give you guys a quick look. We're going to put on top of this is black beans and quinoa, and then we'll give it a little flavor with one of my favorite seasonings. I'm going to stick this back on the fire. The quinoa, if you want to measure it, I'm not going to measure it because it's just not what I do. I'm going to grab 2, 3 scoopfuls. Let's just do 3 scoopfuls. I'm going to call it like a cup and a half. They are getting rinsed completely. So they're just beans. No extra, no nothing. And we're going to literally take these and dump them inside of our pot. Boom. Okay, so in my thoughts, in my brain, Q thinks that when food is boiling, when it's ready, that's when I know it's ready. So I'm gonna turn this off and sit it down. I'm gonna take it even off the fire. So we got this going, and what we are going to put inside of it, I thought I had fresh cilantro. I did not. I still have my fresh parsley, fresh garlic. We have our kind of like a, I'm gonna call it Q's, you know, more than steak seasoning, and eventually you guys will know about that, and some fresh sea salt. But we're going to add these flavors into this because this is going to taste amazing in itself. And no matter what recipe we use it in, it's going to be like bomb.com. It's phenomenal. I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you. So for now, we're going to add some fresh garlic. Now I love garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't use as much garlic as I use. But I love garlic. I know you guys know my routine. We got our handy dandy knife. We set our garlic down and we give it a kapow. And look at what it does. Bam! Look at that. It peels it right on out. Like I don't have to make any effort. With no effort. We do this cooking with no effort. That's you know from Detroit. We're going to do one right here. We're going to do one more. So we got our mincer. We are going to slice these in half for us. Boom. And then we're going to get to mincing. Check it out. Look at that. I love this thing. And this is like not complicated. I need to make sure I give you guys a link for it. Put that right there. Let's get to mincing. Let's mince some more. Y'all see that? Boom. More fresh garlic. Now if you do not like garlic, you don't have to use as much garlic as I use. Q loves garlic, so I put as much garlic as I want on everything. I have no respect. I love garlic. I love the garlic. Fresh parsley, nothing complicated. I use it all. It's all good. It's all fresh. Why would I care? We're going to dice it super fine. Go over that one more time. So now we got this gorgeousness right here. We are going to load this into our guts. That's what I'm going to call this. These are going to be the guts because this is the guts. This is the base of everything we're cooking today. So this is super litty. I'm going to put this inside of our mixture. I'm salt baying it. You see how salt bay did it? I'm gonna do it with some parsley. I'm a parsley bay. Parsley bay. I'm a parsley bay. Yeah. Parsley. Look at that. Look at her go. I'm gonna get 2 pinches of our more than steak seasoning. And then we are going to use a little tiny bit of sea salt. Because our more than steak seasoning is pretty much a bunch of garlic, peppers, 3 different kinds of peppers, grounded up. Super amazing. But I love flavor and it gives it such good flavor. If you want more pepper, I got a fresh pepper grinder here. So we'll make it. And this is from our Cole & Mason set. All we have to do is put it on the type of level. I like our herbs to be like your herbs and spices. I like everything extra kind of coarse. I don't want them to be thin, so that's why I use that because it's nice. You can see it. I like to see my seasoning. Right? So we're happy there. And now this is pretty much ready to go. Now when you serve an open-faced enchilada, you have to serve an open-faced enchilada so everybody can like dip and grab their chips. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in a bowl, we're going to put some chips on the side, and all they have to do is literally take the chip, dip it in an open-faced enchilada, and if you want to add cheese, we have some Daya that you guys can sprinkle on top. Okay, so we are going to plate this now because this is ready. Super simple, super easy. It does not take a bunch of time, but it is amazing and it tastes so good. So let's get ready to plate it. Okay, so this is a very gorgeous meal. But for now, what we're making for this open-faced enchilada, we're gonna plate this really nicely in a bowl. You're gonna surround it with like some tortilla chips, or for me, I like to use scoops. My kids love scoops. So you can put it with scoops. Top it with a little vegan Daya cheese if you want to use Daya, or if you don't want cheese. Like I have one kid that loves cheese, one kid that doesn't, so I put Daya on one, not on the other, and then we'll top it with some fresh parsley. It's very nice mixture and it tastes so good. So these things go together, and for me, this is a really heart healthy meal. You don't have a whole bunch of sodium at all. We tried to keep it at a minimum. And we also are using some simple Tostitos, okay? And I know some people make their own tortilla chips. Do you? I'm just here to show you what's quick and fast because my kids have no respect for me working. Folks are like, we hungry. You feeding us or not? Right? So So let's plate it. So let's look at our nice little bowl. Simple. We all know I love all white dishes. So we are going to put that there. Right? Add a little bit more right on top. Boop. You think we should do a little bit of, think we should do a little cheese or no? Let's do a little tiny bit. Just a little bit. So this is Daya. I love Daya because it is dairy-free, lactose-free, casein-free, gluten-free, soy-free. It's nothing. It is amazing. It makes me excited. You can use it on anything. And that's all I'm saying. But it's pretty super dope. So we're gonna open this baby up. Then we're gonna give it a little bit here, right? Just a little bit, not too much. Top this with some fresh parsley like this. And then since we have tortilla chips, real simple. You're gonna take these tortillas, put a few on the plate, call it a day. If you want to top this with anything else, like a little bit of sauce, you can use like a taco sauce. I'm a spicy girl, so I like, you know, like sriracha, but it's super high in sodium and I'm trying to avoid that this month. If you want to make it spicier without using those type of things, add more crushed red pepper. Super amazing. Or add chili peppers. That will spice it up a bit for you. The tomatoes that I got that were no salt added had little chili peppers in it. So it didn't make it as spicy as I would want it, but we can do it. Very nice, very simple, easily plated. You serve this, everybody in the house loves it because it's easy and it's almost like a dip. They get so excited, but they will smash this entire bowl. This bowl will be gone in less than 5 minutes, okay? So enjoy it. I hope you do. I got 2 more recipes to show you, so stand by. Okay guys, we are going to get into our second dish. We already made open face enchiladas and they are pretty amazing, I must say so myself. But right now I'm going to take the same guts that we made from the open face enchiladas and we are going to make some, I want to say like lettuce wraps. We got this nice healthy bowl. We got Swiss chards. You can always tell they're rainbow chard. You'll see them rainbow chard, Swiss chard. I got things that have a heavy leaf. These are very leafy. This is good for your heart health. This is good. Look, let me tell you about this. There's a lot of benefits in this right here. And they smell so good. Like if I were to be perfectly honest with you, I just want them to hold their texture. I get these heavier leafy ones. They're not as tough as a collard, but they should still do the job. We are going to blanch them. When I say blanch them, I mean like blanch. Like, thank you for being a friend. One of the Golden Girls, remember her? We gonna blanch these babies. Okay. Blanch! We're going to blanch them, but we're only going to blanch the stems. So I'm literally going to cut the bottom off and I'm going to save it. Remember how I showed you guys my little bag where I save things? I am a minimalist. I want to not waste any food because there are people starving, so there's a way for me to use it. In my head, that's what I do. So I can dice these ends up and put them in like soups, but I'm going to put them in my bag to make my vegetable broth, and who knows what else they'll go to. So let me show you guys how this works. Oh, second thing. These are called like little gems. You see I washed them all off so they're happy. But these are little gems. With the little gems, sometimes I'll make like an Asian inspired lettuce wrap and I'll use this for it. So our same guts. We can roll it up in one of these or just put it in these and eat it like that. Either way, I'm going to show you guys. Like I said, we're going to make 3 things. So I'm going to set these to the side and I'm going to start getting rid of some of the stems of these. Now let me show you how we're going to do this. Can you see that? If you look at the back of this stem, this is a little thicker than I want it to be. If I was trying to roll this up, it would probably break. So I am going to put this over here to the side. I'm going to cut this stem off right here. So we get rid of the stem. We're not trashing it. We're just getting rid of it, right? We're not using it for now. And then I'm going to go take my knife. My knife is sharp. If your knife is not sharp, sharpen it because you're going to want to graze the top of this. Can you see what I'm doing? We're literally just getting rid of a layer of that because it makes it easier for you guys to actually be able to roll. So now we'll be able to roast that. Boom. So we got one done. I'm going to do another one because I want to make sure you guys can see. See that? We're going to get rid of the stem all the way up into the bottom of the stalk. Getting rid of it. And then we're going to save that piece, but I'm going to go back through this and kind of thin it out as much as I can if it wants to be thinned out. And did you notice how all the stalks are a different color? Eat the rainbow! Okay? This water is already boiling hot, so when we put this in the water, we are literally, I'm gonna grab this big one first because I want you guys to see. You can tell the front from the back. The front doesn't have the veins. The back shows all the veins, right? So you're gonna wanna put this in the water. Can I just show you guys? You're gonna let that go. I'm a human that just likes to grab everything with my hands like I have like a grandmother's hands or something. I don't know why. Use tongs because that's safe and it's smart. Like I said, I do this all the time. I'm used to it. I'm gonna cook it on both sides for a little bit. This is super hot water. That's why it's called blanching. Thank you for, you see that? The only thing that the blanching is doing is it's just making the leaf a bit soft for us. We're not overcooking this. You are not cooking this to where you can't see the color, and you're not cooking this to where it becomes mushy and you can't roll it up. Okay? When people serve you vegetables that are brown, that don't look like the color they were when you first got them, that means all the healthy vitamins, nutrients, all that stuff that you were trying to get is gone. She gone. We have some tofutti. Tofutti is a vegan sour cream. They have tons of different sour creams. I use it because this is usually what they always have, and it's the least expensive. If you don't like soy or you don't want to use soy, there are other options. Just grab a little bit of the whatever vegan sour cream you find. Tofutti is my favorite. It's super nice, it's easy, and it works. And it's simple. All I gotta do is pull all this out of here. Now this is, we are going to make like a vegan ranch spread. Now this is about to be the easiest vegan ranch spread you ever had in your life because I told you guys I was trying to show you how to keep it simple, right? In Michigan we have a store called Kroger. You can probably check any of your grocers. A lot of the grocers have, by the salad dressings, they have like a little packet and it's like a powdered packet. So annoying, so freaking easy, but it's so good. This is like my cheat. So like out of all three of these meals, this is probably the cheat for my meal, okay? I get the packet, I open up one container of the vegan sour cream and I mix it in and voila, I have vegan ranch. Let us talk about this. I want us to talk about the goodness of this container. This is for any person who is trying to get something done super quick and they don't have time. Honey, this is here for you. A lot of the packaging that you will get that are like ranch dips or like ranch mixes or ranch dressings, those have dairy. Look at them. This brand actually has no dairy. It's literally, there's no dairy. If you can smell it, it smells so good. And when I tell you, it's like some of the best ranch dip you'll ever have. So we are literally just gonna stir this up a little bit. And look at that. Can you guys see it? Doesn't that look amazing? Happy? Perfect. We blanched our Swiss chard. You are going to literally put the filling on the inside. You can tell the inside of your leaf because the inside has all the veins. So you're going to fill the inside and then you're going to wrap it up like you would a regular burrito, okay? So we are going to take some of our vegan ranch, lather it such as, and then we're going to grab a spoonful of our filling and we are going to spread that in the middle. You don't need a whole lot because you got to wrap this up. And if you've ever tried to make burritos before, if you overstuff your burritos, it's like the most messiest thing you've ever seen in your life and you want to like strangle yourself. A little bit of Dan. You are going to wrap the end to end and then your sides to the side and then you're going to roll it. You see how if it gets too stuffed you can't get it in? So I'm going to push everything back up in there over there. And we're going to roll in, rolling on a river. Let's do another one so you can see me get it popping. Here's another one. Remember, we're going to put the outside facing down. You can tell the difference from the inside and the out from the veins that are on the actual leaf of this Swiss chard. We're going to grab some of our vegan ranch and we are going to slather that on like that. We're going to put a little scoop of our guts. These are the same guts, people. We're going to put it on. No guts, no glory. A little vegan cheese. Hello, it's me. We're going to put inside to inside. Bam. And we are going to roll this baby on the rim. And this is actually a quick way for you guys to make a sandwich with no bread. If you're trying to, there's a lot of people that I know in my life that are fasting right now. They are fasting and they're avoiding a lot of heavy carbs. So this is a very lower carb type of a menu. This is vegan goodness. So now you got two dishes already out the way. And actually this one we turned into two different ways. So I wanted you guys to not be scared at what you see at the grocery store. You can use the little gem lettuce or you can buy yourself some collards, or like today we use fresh Swiss chard because that's what they had available. So I use what's there. It's not, you don't have to be afraid of it, right? And now I'm gonna make the grand finale. Who does not love a quesadilla? Name one. Let me wait. Who don't like quesadillas? Huh? This is our grand finale. Listen, we got 3 things coming out of one thing. Same guts, people. Same guts. When I tell you no guts, no glory, it is all the same, but each item tastes completely different. We already finished with our open face enchiladas and our lettuce wraps that we turned into like collards. We used little gems. They're amazing. Now we're going to take the same guts, no guts, no glory. We are going to turn this into literally quesadillas. Now this is a doggone tortilla, nothing major, nothing big. We're gonna put this in our pan. I sprayed our pan on high heat. I sprayed our pan with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, cooking spray, just because I didn't want it to stick. While it's in there, you know, getting soft and yay, we're going to add a little bit of our vegan cheese. So this is Daya. I'm going to put the Daya spread out on one side. I'm not putting the Daya all over. I'm putting it on one side because you have to flip this baby in half. You're going to half moon it, right? So while that is there getting its glory, we're going to take some of our filling. Remember I told you same filling? We're using the same filling, people. So we're going to use same filling, and we are going to let that cook and add another one to it. So now while that is doing what it do, I'm going to take my little spatula and I am literally going to flip it over. If you want to add more of the Daya, you can add more Daya. And I think it's enough. I'll just, for the sake of you guys, can't hurt, right? Put a little bit more on top, but I'm going to fold this baby up into a half moon. You guys see that? Simple, easy. We're going to let it sit there until it's brown. While that half is going, while you guys can see, I'm going to put another one in there, but we're going to half moon it. So it's going to go as a half. So you get one side cooking, right? And then while it's doing that, you're going to add your vegan cheese. So we got Daya. Yes, you can use whatever vegan cheese that you want. I love Daya so much. We got the same guts going inside of our quesadilla. And we are going to let that cook. A little more Daya. And then, same spatula, I'm just going to close this baby up. And remember, this side has not been cooked yet. So now in one pan, we have 2 quesadillas going. Now once we take these quesadillas out, each one of these can be sliced like a pizza pie. You're going to slice it into about 3. You could do 4. It just depends on what type of event you're having. Is this a meal for your family, or are these, you know, hors d'oeuvres? If you're going to serve these at hors d'oeuvres, you can make this one half moon 4 pieces. Totally 4 pieces, right? Super nice. You'll let them get nice and brown and toasty on one side, then you're gonna flip them over to the opposite side. This is a really, really, really good snack, and it tastes so amazing. If you don't want to use a regular whole wheat tortilla, they have tortillas with like low carb, so you can get like a low, like less than 10 carb tortilla shell. They have them at the store. You just have to read. They even have some that are gluten free, and they have some that are like low calorie, 0 calorie. So again, what you want, read the labels, make sure you read the back side. If you can't pronounce it, that means your body can't digest it. And while these are cooking, I am going to get ready for us to be able to plate this, because this is our last item, and this is probably one of my favorite things that we can make out of these guts. But this is a dish that if you are, like I said, dieting, or I have lots of people who are fasting right now, these are things that you can make and eat for yourself. You can have the same guts, and you can turn those same guts into 3 or 4 different dishes. It just depends on what you're working with and what you like. So for me, I think all of these dishes are amazing. Once you guys try these out and taste them, don't forget to tag us all over social media, because we are obsessed with it. You know our hashtag cooking with Q, QUE, because that's me. We're gonna let these get brown on both sides, and I'm gonna show you guys what the end result looks like, okay? All right, people, so now we let these cook right on both sides. The inside is gooey, it's happy, everybody's gonna be happy with it. Both sides are browned. If you want it to get a little bit browner, you can. Some of the people in my house like them a little bit darker, so we're gonna do that thing just like it is. Queen of spraying them, right? So we're gonna take this, let's start doing what, guys? Plate it! But this is like black beans and corn salsa. So it's tomatoes, black beans, corn, carrots, pepper, and a little bit of green chili peppers. Super good. I got this from my handy dandy Kroger's. Notice I put an S on it. You don't know the real unless you put an S on Kroger, okay? So I'm gonna put both of these right here. And while these two were about to get sliced and diced, I am going to put another one on the fire. I am going to spray it because after every one, I do spray it so that it gets the right brown that I want, okay? Now, if you want, you can cut these on a cutting board, no big deal. I can grab both of these just like this on the cutting board, and we're gonna turn these into 3s. Like I told you, if you wanted to make 4s, you can. I'm going to make 3s, or do you guys wanna see me make 4s? Which one is more efficient? I don't really care. Let's just try it. I'm gonna show you guys. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tell me this is not a great appetizer. I literally just took our vegan salsa, don't gotta douse it up, stick it here, and we are cooking with Q. Phenomenal. Literally, we use the same guts for 3 different recipes, and they are amazing recipes, and each one tastes completely different. So I want you guys to try the recipes out. Tell me what you think about them. They taste so amazing. I wouldn't even lie to you. You know, I wouldn't even show you that. This is some quick, simple recipes that you can make right after you get home. The kids can learn how to make these themselves. And if this is something that you guys want to learn, feel free to come out to one of our classes because we teach this all the time. Now, you know who you are rocking with. It is time for the taste test. Your girl wants to taste a little bit of every single thing that she cooked. If you try this, you know how to find us at cookingwithq.com. Let us know how you made it. Once you played it, show me how you make it once you played it. Hey! If you need some questions answered, go check out our website because that's where these recipes are going to be posted. I cannot wait to see you guys make this because this is some amazing food. 3 dishes out of 1 guts. No guts, no glory. You're rocking with the best. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys soon. And until next time, may your taste buds be forever satisfied. Bye. Can it be done? Absolutely. You know why? Because you're cooking with Q.
Cut. I'm gonna
Let's
say
just use
that.
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I get super excited when I can show you guys how to make something super easy and the entire family love it. So for you guys, if you have never watched our channel, you can subscribe by clicking here. And if you want to watch the next video because the recipes are amazing, click here. And like I tell you guys, you got questions or anything, more recipes, you want to stay up to date with all the things that we're doing, go to www.cookingwithq.com. Thanks again. Bye.